Okay guys, this time we're doing the mixed number solution for number 25. As you recall, a mixed number has a whole number and a fraction. This is an improper fraction where we have a larger number in the numerator and a smaller number in the denominator. This is the mixed number. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this into a mixed number. All right, now how do I do that? What I'm going to do is take 248 thirds is the same thing as saying 248 divided by 3. So I just divide that. 3 goes into 24 8 times. Bring down my 8. 3 goes into 8 twice. 2 times 3 is 6, giving me 2 left over. So it's 82 2/3. Okay? So I have 136 3/5 minus 82 2/3. Okay, well what we need when we're subtracting fractions is a common denominator. If we look at this, we can see that our common denominator is going to be 15 because the least common multiple of 5 and 3 is 15. Okay, so let's find out what that is. So I'm going to put this over here so I don't run out of room. So 3/5, I'm going to multiply that by 5 over 5. I have to multiply it by a fancy 1 so that I don't change the value of this, okay? Oops, I'm sorry, this should actually be 3 over 3, not 5 over 5. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I have 3/5 times 3 over 3. And that'll give me 9/15. Okay? Then I have 2/3. I need to multiply that by a fancy 1. I'm going to choose 5 over 5 because 3 times 5 will give me 15. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay. So I now have 136 9/15 minus 82 10/15. Okay. Now when I'm looking at this, I'm just going to draw an arrow here so that you guys can see and not get confused. All right, when I'm doing this, 9/15 minus 10/15 doesn't work very well, does it? So what I'm going to need to do is borrow from my whole number over here, the 136. So I'm going to borrow a 1 from here, make that a 5. When I borrow a 1, I'll move it over here. So if I borrow a 1, it's like saying 9/15 plus 1 equals something. So our fancy 1, so that we have common denominator so we can add, is going to be 15 over 15. Okay? So 9 plus 15 is 24. And then we just keep the same denominator. Okay? So now this gives me 135 24/15 minus 82 10/15. Now I do the math. 24 minus 10 is 14. We keep the denominator the same, and that's 15. 5 minus 2 is 3, and 13 minus 8 is 53. This would be our mixed number solution. 53 14/15. So how we did that, just to kind of recap, 248 divided by 3 gave us 82 2/3. So we subtracted this value from the first value here. Then we realized we needed to get a common denominator, which was 15. So we multiplied 3/5 by the fancy 1. And we multiplied 2/3 by fancy 1. And we ended up with 9/15 and 10/15. When we went to subtract, we found out that 9/15 is smaller than 10/15. So we had to change that. We borrowed a 1 from here and added it to the 9/15. And you can see that right there. So that said 135 and 24 fifteenths minus 82 and 10 fifteenths, which gave us 53 and 14 fifteenths.